Awesome. Dream. Hello. Oh, did you get the meme that I sent you? Humpty Dumpty? Yeah. Kurt whispers to advisor, what do I want? Oh, that was fun. I don't care about Apple TV. Fuck off. I am not getting Apple TV. I'm sure as hell not paying for it. No. Yep. By the way, do you like my new outfit? Yeah, but it's not this white look. It has black accents and everything. It was... That happened. Apparently, this was an exclusive skin. Yeah. Okay, I can't explain that. Oh, good. Rain. Wait till you see this shit. You're gonna want to buy it. Look at the pressure washer. Oh, it is. Hey, look at that. The research edition. Uh-oh. Hey, great news. We're getting texts. Hey, great news. Yes, Mary? Okay, we were getting in-game texts, and now we're not. Oh, Captain says he's checked the contracts, and we're in the clear. Well, that's lovely. Uh-huh. So, for those of you who are tuning in thinking that there was going to be Project Zomboid, sorry. We started to get it set up. Oops. We started getting it set up and then realized just how much we were in for, and we're going to postpone that till probably tomorrow. Well, that's good. Push button. Okay. Yep. Honestly, I was definitely intimidated by the sheer number of server setup options. Not the least of which being that I have to decide just how much RAM I'm going to allocate. Well, I mean the friends only not Palia, the other one, Pal World server that I was playing on. the server owner kept having to buy more RAM because we were expanding further and further out into the world, and there just wasn't enough memory to sustain it. Now, I don't know if that was the hosting company just ripping them off, or if that's a legit thing. Probably not. However, I think it's probably a good idea that I'm hosting Zomboid because my current PC has 32 gigs of fucking RAM, so that's good. Hey, that's good. Pretty damn good. At some point, I'm going to have to share with you the specs on mine. It's basic. I'll just give you the numbers that you'd be familiar with, not like part numbers and shit, because that's just mean. Now, maybe it's the fact that I used to be a teacher, I don't know, but I don't just like throw technical shit at people and expect it to stick. It's like, no, I will take your hand and I will walk you through this. Well, there is a subreddit called ELI5, Explain Like I'm 5. I used to haunt that place, just answering questions and correcting bad information. And back when they were still doing... You see, that's the thing, though. The things with which you are comfortable, I'm sure you don't need it explained to you like that. It's just the things that you don't have a certain amount of comfort with that you do, and that's normal. I mean, shit. I need math explained to me like I had a severe concussion. Doesn't mean anything other than math and I just don't get along very well. Exactly. By the way, Pando is way too snarky for its own good. My God, it's Hey Hey. You got a lot of special little children. And we had the Stoop Dickens and Raft. I guarantee we're going to adopt some stupid thing in Zomboid. It's me home. Can I keep it? No, that's a fucking zombie. Yeah. I'm worried. You haven't seen the Fallout series, have you? Oh, it's very good. Look, me neither. The only reason I saw it is because of an event with friends. The event being, hey, we're watching the Fallout series. I know you play Fallout. You're watching this with us. Okay. And I gotta say, okay, I've been with Fallout since it was a thing. Okay, I mean, started on Fallout 1, picked it up off the shelf at the store because it looked cool. That gives you an idea of how fucking old I am. I still have the box. All right, then I'm going to have to send you a screenshot that you can forward to him. I think you'll appreciate it too. Because it has to do with the build that I've been sharing pieces of. Got my office done. Mm-hmm. Okay, so nothing. Don't get me wrong. The mobile game was a lot of fun, and it got me through many, many, many hours of quote-unquote work. But it has about as much to do with Fallout as the Smurfs. It was a pretty cheap cash grab. Mm-hmm. I hate even more admitting that it worked. Okay, I guess I'll just get a couple of lunch boxes because my guys are all starving to death, and oh boy, that costs a lot of money. Of course, back then I had, a regular steady paycheck because I wasn't working for myself, and I could just look at that and go, whatever. Out of everything I don't have anymore from working for other people, the only thing that I actually miss is steady pay. Everything else can go take a flying fucking leap. I especially love the fact that I now have the freedom that if I have a client who is an absolute dick, I can say, I'm sorry, we're unable to help you. Click. You are not worth the extra damage to my ulcer. Don't fall off the back of the boat. I might have just checked to see if there was. Yes? Yes, you are. This is a bad idea. That is part of why I'm trying it. Exactly. I am testing this to ensure the safety of others.
Hey, guess who is muted again?
No.
Hey, I just had the thought, was like, I should probably check that. At least it's only 15 minutes in.
Rain, I'm going to ask you to put a Post-it right by your OBS computer to just say, hey, Are you muted?
Right?
Or I just take it upon myself to build like a pre-flight checklist for stream.
Right? See, that's the thing. I've been remembering literally everything else except that.
Okay, but like when you remember literally everything else except setting the flaps when taking off on a plane, that's bad.
Hey, at least they could hear you. So
We had all that sterling, wonderful content that no one will ever know about.
Well, they heard your side. We're good.
Well, they heard my side, but like, oh, good. So I just sound like a blithering idiot who's talking to himself.
Like, they see
Which,
me talking, but
fair.
they're just like, I have no idea what she's saying, but this conversation is lit.
Rain.
At least it was only 15 minutes this time instead of an hour and a half.
Hey, that's progress.
Yeah.
Why is it in this game I'm always ending up cleaning some motherfucker's dirty pool?
I don't know.
It's like the favorite thing of this game.
It
House
really
Flipper
is.
has pick up the trash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clean
cool.
the
A game
blood
about
off
flipping
the-
houses. That sounds like fun. Here, clean up all this trash.
Clean the blood off the
Fuck.
fucking sofa. Oh, sorry, that's not blood.
There is a disturbing amount of red spatters in that game. I'm not sure what the
Yeah.
hell it is, but it doesn't look like ketchup.
That's why I call it crime scene cleaners. 'Cause speaking of red spatters,
Weird segue, but go on.
what happened on these lounge chairs?
What? What lounge chairs? What are you
Where
talking
the fuck
about?
are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm in a pool.
Oh, you're in that pool.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. I found your friends.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
There's 3 of them.
I'm throwing them off the back of the fucking boat. But yeah,
I'm not stopping you.
there's suspicious red spatters on these lounge chairs up here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, according to the dirt analyzer, it's hot sauce.
Oh, I'm so sure. So sure.
Hey, all I know is what the dirt analyzer tells me.
Sure, that's what you want us to think. You know, I'm pretty sure in House Flipper they called it paint.
I don't think they ever named it, did they?
I'm not sure. That's just vaguely what I think it was. What I think they tried to tell us it was.
Fair.
Like, no, it's not blood. You're not secretly working.
Ever gave you that crazy idea?
You're not secretly cleaning up for the mafia or anything.
No, that's Murky Divers. Which, by the way, and my review will eventually say this, weirdest fucking game. I'm serious. All it's missing is a psychotic animated knife. New viewers of the channel, Rain actually played that game. I don't remember what it was called, but it really happened.
It was High on Life.
See what I mean?
Which, if I ever get Game Pass back, maybe we'll go back to it, but we'll see.
Oh, is that why you stopped playing it?
Partly. And I got hyper-focused on other things.
That's legit.
It's like other games came out that stole all my focus.
I don't know what the hell happened in this pool, but
I'm
damn.
not sure we want to know.
Oh.
It's the gnomes, I'm telling you. Can't trust them.
They're shitting everywhere.
Speaking of. One down. I'm saving us.
If we get an achievement for this,
Drop it. Bye-bye. I think
the
they
fact
just...
that we didn't get an achievement for that.
I think they actually fell onto the lower deck down there, but whatever.
Hey,
They're
they're
gone.
not our problem anymore.
They're gone. They can torment us no longer. "15 minutes, we turn around, they're right back in their fucking chairs."
Mm-hmm. Or worse, they appear in Phasmo.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And then they move.
Oh, no. Some dev at Faz listening.
So
Like,
for any new
ooh.
viewers, Rain is I don't know what the fuck the word is for nomophobic.
That works. I don't like gnomes. I'm scared of gnomes. But just like with clowns, it's the fucking happy ones. You can't trust them. You can't, that old saying, you don't know what's behind a smile.
That's true.
That's why, the really super scary, freaky looking clowns, I'm cool with them. The fucking smiling ones, man. Can't trust them. You just don't know what they're gonna do.
Okay, but what about the ones that have a really creepy smile?
You know what they're gonna do. They got a creepy smile, you already know. You're like, yep, psychotic, right there. You know what they're gonna do. They're gonna murder some, probably kids.
You see, so that means that you don't have a problem with clowns. You have a problem with hypocrites, and that's fair.
Right? It's just, you fucking know what the creepy looking ones are gonna do. Every damn time. But no, those ones that hide behind a sweet, perfect smile, can't trust them. Those are the ones that are really gonna fuck some shit up. Same goes for gnomes.
Brian, how could you do this?
What? What'd I do?
You left this poor, innocent unicorn float all messed up.
I hadn't
Sorry,
gotten
buddy,
to
I got
them yet.
You walked past him.
I was doing the floors. I didn't even
Rain was
finish
all
the tree.
hyper-focused on the gnomes.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
I was.
I gotcha.
I was. They had to be disposed of.
This game always comes down to cleaning some plastic creature's ass.
Because this game has no dignity for any of it.
Anything? I mean, come on. Just yesterday, we were begging a game for a fucking sink. Do we have a lot of dignity left?
More than this game.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, we're not begging for a piece of ass in that game. We're begging for a sink. No, this one's asking us to give a blowout to a fucking asshole. They're asking
how delicate you are in the way that you phrase things.
They're asking us to give an enema to a fucking unicorn in this one.
Rain, you are such a precious, delicate flower. A regular Ellery Quinn. Anyone understands that reference? Yes, I'm old. Leave me alone.
Yes, our knees hurt. Shut up.
Stay off my fucking lawn. So, have you been following any of the memes that have been erupting out of the Olympics?
Some of them. Mainly the anime-related ones.
Yeah, the Turkish air pistol guy.
Yeah, and then the light Yagami. It's one of my favorite animes.
A couple people in another Discord server were talking about Turkish air pistol guy, and it was like, why isn't he wearing any ear protection? I felt compelled to jump in. I said, okay, he was competing in 10-meter air pistol.
Right.
My knuckles make louder noises than those guns.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, there were several other people in the Discord like, yeah, me too.
Yeah. These fucking trees, man.
I think that aquarium is going to be the gold standard for big-ass maps for a while.
Right? Good luck outdoing that size. Brain no fucking work.
Although, you know, there is one map that I've never done.
Which one?
The fountain.
Don't blame you.
Is cleaning that much metal with a low-powered pressure washer? No.
It fucking sucked so bad. It was a nightmare. Not just because it was a gnome fountain, but it sucked.
That didn't help.
It didn't. It really didn't. And then half the gnomes, you have to get it right up under their fucking shirts and spray up their assholes to clean it all.
Oh, so you were a bidet.
I still have nightmares.
Hey, well, bidet to you too.
Right.
No, not bidet. Never mind. People walking around Australia trying to fit in. Bidet!
Right.
What the fuck is he saying?
Why did he say that?
There was a video. Did you send it to me? Did I send it to you? I don't remember. A guy in Australia, a kangaroo, had his dog in a headlock.
I can't remember who sent that to who, but yeah, I remember that.
And he just walks up and he just punches the roo.
Right. Australia's built different, man.
Well, the missing context is that this guy was a zookeeper, and he knew that the best way to deal with a kangaroo attack was to get it confused.
I mean, he succeeded.
Well,
I mean, again, though, it is also Australia.
that is true.
It doesn't matter if you're a fucking zookeeper or not. You know how to handle your own wildlife there.
Mm-hmm.
At least from what Fluffy has said, Australia gives 0 fucks.
I will have to send you the Australia wildlife song at some point.
Please do.
Not only is it scarily accurate, it's a bloody banger.
Nice. I don't know how I got hyper focused on cleaning the fucking floors, but doing it.
I mean, it's a necessary step.
Yeah. Like, I started off on the walls.
Well, floors are just horizontal walls.
Right? Like, you can see how far
Look,
I
I'm
went
doing my
with the
best
wall,
to give you
too.
cover.
You can see how far I went with the one wall, too. I just like, no. Floor.
So I was doing a little bit of reading, obviously nowhere near enough, about setting up Zomboid. And as far as it went, it was like, oh, you just set up how much RAM and all that, and then you set your server settings, giving absolutely no indication that there's an entire phone book of settings.
Oh, God.
But one of the things that I think I want to do, there is an option.
Yeah.
Okay, in-game, zombie bites are inherently fatal. You get bitten, that's it. It's over. You're done. It's just a matter of time. But there is an option to make them non-fatal. You won't necessarily get infected. There's a chance, but it's not a given. However, it takes a long time to recover. That sounds a little more fair.
Right.
So that's a setting I think I'm going to enable.
I was trying to give you a ball. It won't jump the lip,
That
though.
sounded so wrong. That sounded even worse. If anybody from Twitch is watching, we're sorry.
Hey, if anyone from Twitch is watching, they saw the journey.
You know, that's true. Also, if anyone from Twitch is watching, why the fuck did you jack up the rates of subscriptions by $1?
I was wondering that too.
Y'all suck. Oh, we're instituting a new sharing program where our content creators will earn more. Oh, by the way, we're jacking up your subscription prices. You dicks.
I mean, like, good for the creators, I guess, but at the same time, fuck.
What, Daddy Bezos needs another rocket ship?
Probably. I am waiting for season 2 of Ocean Gate.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I don't think it got renewed. You know, there are certain things where anybody who even passingly studies engineering looks at and goes, this is a terrible idea.
Shh, don't
I may not have gone to any formal engineering school. I may not have graduated with a degree in engineering, but even I can tell this is a very stupid idea.
That's a secret. Even
Relying
I know.
on carbon fiber to stand up to that much pressure in a situation where any failure is inherently fatal, that's a stupid idea.
Even I know that, but shh. I want season 2, damn it.
I mean, okay, if your carbon fiber spoiler on your little rice burner car fails, all right, you look like an idiot, but you already do.
Right.
But if a carbon fiber submersible hull fails, that's a slight bit more serious.
Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I
Of course,
miss
I've
the
always been
memes.
like this. This is not something new.
I miss the memes. Those memes were fucking gold.
I was on a flight once with my at the time girlfriend who, important note, was terrified of flying. She hated the idea of flying. She was terrified of it. She did not want to even think about the fact that she was in a pressurized aluminum tube flying through the sky.
I
So
mean,
she
don't
was
blame
already
her.
no. But well, you see, the problem is she was dating a guy who loves flying.
Oh god.
So, I'm happy as a clam when I'm in the air, and to be honest, if there's turbulence, I sweep like a fucking baby. No, I'm serious. I was flying back from a work function once, and of course, the company being the company, they bought us the cheapest tickets on the shittiest airline.
Of course.
And we're all stuffed into this little Embraer test tube of a plane. And we hit turbulence, and this thing is shaking us like it's playing fucking D&D. And I've been wide awake the whole time, but we stuck.
Lovely.
I definitely woke up as we were like on final approach. The guy next to me was like, "How the hell did you sleep through that?" I'm like, "I don't know." No point in dying all tensed up.
Right? Might as well get a good few hours.
But, so we were on this flight. She was already like, on yellow alert.
Right.
And the other thing that she was adamant about, I do not want the window seat. I don't want to see what's going on out there. Are you sure? It looks really cool. I don't want to know. Okay. So I was happy. I had my window seat. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
And we started picking up a little bit of chop. I look out the window, and oh, look, there's a big damn thunderhead right there. Wonder why we're so close to that. And so, like, hey, babe, take a look. We're actually flying near a thunderstorm. It's really pretty. I don't want to see it. Okay. So, I didn't pressure her. It's like, all right, you don't want to see it. That's cool. I am going to watch the light show, though. And so, I'm watching the lightning, and it's really cool, and I'm watching the clouds moving, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, those clouds don't look stable. Oh, fuck, they have weather radar. They know what they're doing. Yeah, right. And a couple minutes later, it's worth pointing out that this plane, there was no, like, business class, first class, any of that shit. It was all cattle class. So there were no dividers from the tail all the way up to the cockpit.
Oh, God.
It was just a big tube. And I'm sitting just behind the wings.
Right.
And I feel this very distinctive rumble that I have felt before. And
how loud did
I
she scream?
No. I look up in time to see the front of the plane just starting to fall away.
God.
As we're going nose over. And I had enough time to go, ah, shit. Which, by the way, not the best thing to say around somebody who's scared of flying.
Right.
We hit this wind shear and we fucking sink. I mean, this plane just goes into a damn dive. And, first of all, she immediately commences to screaming, and I cannot blame her because to her it feels like we are going down.
Right.
I am yelling not out of fear, but because she is sinking her claws into my arm so deep I swear it is scratching bone. But outwardly, I am backseat driving the pilot. I mean, everybody around me is freaking out. I'm like, nose down, power up. Come on, power. What are you trying to save? Get a fucking throttle. There you go, jackass. Now you got it. And, it was a good recovery, and we pull out of it. After everything is leveled out and she has calmed down a bit, I am indeed bleeding. She did sink 4 fingernails into my arm, so
Oh, God.
I am now leaking.
Just a tidbit, right?
A little bit of a donation to the old blood bank. And she asked me, "What the hell happened? Were we in trouble?" I said, "No, we weren't in trouble. This was wind shear. It happens around weather. It happens not around weather. It can just happen randomly. It's okay." And she said, "Well, how far did we fall?" I said, "Well, I don't know, hon. I'm not on the flight deck. I can't tell you." She said, "Well, how far do you think we fell?" I said, "I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 feet." That was the wrong answer.
Oh, no. Mistake made.
She's here 5,000 feet. She's thinking, "Oh my God, we just skimmed somebody's house."
Oh.
I saw her eyes get real big, and I realized that I fucked up. No, honey, this is not something to worry about. We were cruising at 35,000 feet. This is not something to worry about. We had air. We had altitude. We were fine. It's all. Look at the smile. We're okay.
Mistake gravely made.
Uh-huh. I should have just been vague and said, "I doubt we fell very far at all," and just let it be. But nope.
Oh, I love it.
I was on another flight with an absolute genius. This guy was brilliant because out of nowhere we hit clear air turbulence, and this whole plane just does the unbalanced washing machine on spin cycle shake.
Right.
It's just everybody yells and shit goes flying, and almost just as fast it settles back down. And this fucker 8 rows up goes, "Yup."
Oh,
You
my
brilliant,
Lord.
mad asshole. Yeah, I love flying.
I don't, but I will fly.
Love it. I love it.
Used to have a huge fear of it, but then, was it 14 years ago now? Had to
You used to
fly.
have a big fear of it, then I lost the will to live.
No, lost the fear because I had a bigger thing to worry about. No, about 14 years ago, my mom had a aneurysm behind her eye. And we had to fly up north to the specialty hospital to have, surgery and have it removed. So, yeah, I had a much bigger thing to worry about than flying.
That is very fair.
Yeah.
Everything turned out okay?
Oh, yeah. She's all good. She does,
Okay, good.
She does still have, I think 1 or 2 small blood clots still in there. They put a clip on them and basically keeping an eye on everything, whatnot,
Well, yeah, that's how you treat an aneurysm in any kind of sensitive area, including the brain.
Oh, yeah.
You just clip it off so it can't get any bigger, and
yeah, they did.
Congratulations.
They did what they did on the biggest problem one, but the one that was really worrisome, the one that sent us up there in the first place, because literally she could not open her eye. It was that big behind her eye.
Oh. No.
And how we found out was she'd been having this issue with her eye for a few days, and she was gonna come home from work and call the doctor, make an appointment, and her brain took over for her and took her straight to the doctor instead.
Hooray, brain.
Right? Brain was like, "Dude, something's fucking wrong. Get me checked." Which, if she hadn't done that, She probably wouldn't have lasted very long.
Isn't it fun how the brain could just do like an Among Us style emergency meeting that you're not even invited to?
Seriously. Like, that's basically what happened.
Various parts of the brain are sitting around a table. Okay, this dumbass is going to get us killed.
Right?
I'm all for letting them think they're in control, but I think we need to make an executive override on this one.
Yeah. Which, that's basically what happened 14 years ago. Literally, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to have Mom home for Christmas, is how it was going at first. But we literally got her home like day or two before Christmas. So cool. Yeah.
This is awesome.
So much fun. Great way to kind of break the worst part of, your fear of flying.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Worst flight I was ever on was this little, like, regional commuter prop job.
Right.
It was just this twin-engine turbo prop. I think it was a Dash 8. And it was one of the little guys, too.
The gum pack type.
And what's that?
The gum pack type.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I know my terms.
this was not the best service I've ever had anywhere. I mean, the security at this shitty little regional airport. I mean, I went to put my bag on the conveyor belt, and the guy's like, "Nah, that thing don't work." Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need me to open it? He said, "Nah." He picks up my bag, shakes it, and hands it back, says, "You're good." What the fuck does that check for?
Oh, my Lord.
That kind of set the stage for everything that was to come.
I believe it.
I mean, we get an in-flight safety briefing that basically consisted of if we're on the ground and anything's wrong, just open the door.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it was a joke. These guys did not believe in shutting the cockpit door because apparently the cockpit gets stuffy when they do that, and they don't like that, so they just left the door open. And we get clearance from, I don't know, a farmer to do our takeoff. And we pull out onto the runway, we line up, and they push the throttles, and we start going down the runway. And from the cockpit, I hear, "Whoa, no, 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 no." And all of a sudden the throttles get cut. I'm like, "Excuse me, what?" Yo, Capitan, I have questions.
Oh my God.
And, I never really understood or appreciated the merit of the PA system in a plane where, the pilot has to pick when to talk to you, as I
Right.
did right at that moment. Because the dude turns around, looks through the doorway and says, "Never mind, everything's fine." And then when he turns back, he says to his first officer, "Wow, that was almost a fuck up, wasn't it?" Like,
Oh my God. You think, Einstein? Holy shit.
"Hey, tell me, what did we almost fuck up?"
Right?
And, the worst part about it, this dude has a sense of humor. We get back to the lineup, and he turns around, "Let's try that shit again, huh?" I'm like, "I, Mr. C, being of sound mind and terrified body, do hereby bequeath the following."
Right? Shit.
"You may be wondering what I am giving to all of you upon my untimely demise. Well, guess what? I'm not bequeathing shit. It's Thunderdome for all of you. Fight for my stuff."
Wow.
Actually, that would be a hell of a will.
Right?
You want my fucking TV? You fight for it. You give them like
Survivor
American
gets
Gladiator style, like padded batons, and just let them wail on each other until someone quits.
it. Survivor wins.
Yeah. There was a time I got beat up by airport security. That was fun.
Oh boy. Now why?
I set off a metal detector.
Easiest way to do it.
You see, the problem was, a couple of weeks earlier, I had re-injured a knee that was already kind of like in bad shape.
Ah.
And so the only way I could walk was with a knee brace on. And it wasn't like, you know, a giant, like, polio-style knee brace. It was just a good old-fashioned reinforced ACE brace.
Yeah.
Reinforced, as I come to find later, with metal mesh. This comes back later to haunt us. Because I go through the metal detector. It goes, beep. Do you have anything in metal in your pockets, sir? I don't think so. Maybe this. And, you know, I dump everything that was left in my pockets in the little trays. Like, all right, go again. I go through the thing again. Beep. Shit. All right, step over here. We're going to wand you. Okay. Walk over. Dude starts wanding. He gets down to my leg, gets to my knee. Next thing I know, I'm being grabbed by the neck. I have enough time to think, oh, shit. I am slammed against the wall, held in place, and this dude is screaming at me, what is on your leg? Because at this point, I have completely forgotten English. I have no words left.
Which, of course.
And out of pure desperation, my brain just screams, knee brace! It's a knee brace! And immediately the guy lets me go. Oh, why didn't you say? Because you were constricting my airway?
Oh, Lord.
My God, man, I don't want to criticize, but however much coffee you're drinking, you need a lot less.
Right? Like, cut back by a cup or 12.
But, you know, it was all cool. I mean, we shook hands, and once my color vision came back, you know, we went our separate ways. Really nice guy. Has a bright future as a chiropractor.
Did it fix your knee?
No, actually it made it a lot worse. This dude, like, grabbed my knee, and wow, that hurt. So I'm, like, limping to my plane. People are like, are you all right? And it's like, yeah, security is, oh. The funny thing is, I had been through 3 airports already on that trip. Not one of them gave a shit. That one, however, gave shits for all of them. I mean, that's why I didn't even think of it. It hadn't been an issue.
That one had to make up for the other ones not giving a shit.
Good old Chicago O'Hare. Welcome to Chicago. We have anger management issues. A wonderful flight years back. We weather was moving in, but we were first in line for takeoff.
Oh,
So
God.
we were going to get out of there before anything got there. And everyone's happy because we have not had a ground hold at all. It's just been, all right, we're good to go. Did our pushback, we're taxiing, everything's moving smooth and clean as can be. We get to the runway, we got nothing behind us, we got nothing in front of us. We are first, we are good. We line up, we power up, we go barreling down the runway, about halfway down, bang!
Oh, God.
That is not a noise you want to hear on a giant tube full of jet fuel.
No.
All of a sudden, the spoilers pop up, the thrust reversers deploy, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, to my favorite cousin, I would like to... We go skidding into a taxiway. I mean, like, we are, like, doing a damn near power slide. And I don't know why in the hell we're so eager to get off the runway, but I know I'm fully in favor of this decision. Captain gets the thing to a stop, and we don't hear from him for a couple of minutes, which is something that always makes me nervous. But I don't smell smoke. I don't see anything flickering. So whatever it is, they're working on it. That's cool. And pilot finally comes on the PA, and he says, well, folks, you probably noticed we're not in the air. It's like, yes, Captain, we did kind of notice that.
Right.
He said, I am not entirely sure what happened. We just had a whole mess of warning lights come on. So we're going to taxi back to the terminal and take a look at this. Don't worry. We are safe. We just need to get this sorted out. I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you for doing your job. And we taxi back to the terminal, and I'm thinking blown tire, God knows what.
Right.
Well, the cargo dudes show up, and they crawl into the plane, and then they crawl back out, and I see them give the cockpit a thumbs up. Turns out a container had shifted down in the hold, slammed against the door, and set off a bunch of warning lights.
Oh, shit.
Nothing was actually wrong. It just hadn't been secured properly, and it just made a very scary sound.
Oh, lovely.
And the pilot explains all of this to us, and we're all relieved because it means we're not going to have to get off the plane and find a new plane and, all this other shit.
Right.
But now the weather has moved in.
God.
We are currently 22nd in line for takeoff behind, I assume, Amelia Earhart. And fun extra, no one is taking off because there's a thunderstorm. So we spend the next 2 hours taxiing around the airport while lightning tries to kill us.
Oh, fun.
There is no air conditioning. We are hot. We are tired. We are thirsty. We are angry. But we're not angry at the pilot. We're angry at the weather.
Right.
And, finally we get in the air, and finally we get where we're going. And, of course, our connecting flights have all taken off during the previous administration. But this was back when airlines actually, gave a shit about passengers.
Right.
And so my connecting flight, which was a short hop, I end up on a 747 wide body that was being ferried to the airport I was going to because it was going to be doing a nonstop to Hawaii.
Right.
And so you have this plane that can carry damn near 500 people. There's 6 of us.
Lovely.
It wasn't even a passenger flight. It was supposed to be deadheading crew and an empty plane being ferried down for its trip to Hawaii. So it was, well, hell, the plane's going there anyway. These people need their connecting flight. Just shove them on that plane. Our checked luggage didn't even go in the hold. They just dragged it into the cabin and just dropped it. And so we're on this jumbo jet for this little ferry flight. And the crew was as relaxed as you can imagine. I mean, it was not regular passenger service. It was hey, there's only 6 of us. Can we just drop the bullshit and everybody just calm down for a while because we could use some time off.
Right.
And everybody is totally kicked back and cool with this. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. And they put on a movie. Was it going to be long enough for us to finish it? But who cared? Yeah, that's the other way you can tell how old this was. There were in-flight movies, not entertainment systems. And, the crew's even walking around polling us, like, hey, if anyone wants to go up and see the flight deck, the captain's cool, they're bored up there. It's like, sure, what the hell? And that's how I got to see the working flight deck of a 747, which I fell in love with instantly and have never fallen out of love with.
That's awesome.
Never be another plane like the 747. I love it. If that half of our streams turn into me just telling random stories.
Hey, I don't mind. Oh God, what are we missing? Life buoys?
Oh, okay, that's my fault.
Must be
It's that one. Come on, you bastard. Ding.
Sunshade?
Got it.
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't finished this. I got distracted.
Ah, the top.
Something you know nothing about.
Oh, no, not at all.
Rain, get distracted? Never has happened.
No! Never happened in my life. Must be those two, because I just did these ones.
There we go, got that one. And sunshade pole. Okay, there's one.
Okay.
There's two.
Cool.
Spa pool rim.
Ah.
Hey, there we go.
Perfect! It's so pretty now.
Ooh, a top-down view.
Oh, this is...
I get to see your impressive floor cleaning efforts.
Could see just how much I got distracted.
Yeah.
Love it.
My hero, Rain. Okay, are you being loaded into the new level?
No, it kicked me out.
Oh, shit. All right. Hang on a minute. I'll re-invite you.
Okie dokie.
No. Okay, come on in.
I'm coming. Good Lord.
It's airplane.
Ooh, nice. And I gotta fix my stuff first. Okay, that's better.
Now, just to check,
What?
you're not muted, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Just checking.
No, we're good now.
Seems to have a way of doing that.
Well, it's because at the end of stream, I mute my mic and let and scene run for a bit while I upload screenshots and shit.
As one does.
Yeah. What I gotta start remembering to do is unmute the mic before I close out. That'd be a good idea.
Ding, 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 ding.
Alright, we're not gonna have to worry about the wheels at least. At the end.
Okay, the starboard side wing, the entire upper surface is clean.
Nice.
I am walking around on stuff I should definitely not be walking on an airplane. Like any proper airplane mechanic is looking at this in absolute abject horror.
Right. Oh, I've had that thought on quite a few missions. Like, we really shouldn't be walking on this.
Really shouldn't be firing pressurized water at this.
Yeah. Just be clean.
I don't think that's how this works.
Oh. There's no fucking dirt on it, but it says there's a smidgen of dirt somewhere. But it's not showing up.
Where?
Anywhere. On the hull. Oh, you're not gonna be glitched like the fucking treehouse, are you?
Anything's possible.
Yeah, that part, A-okay. This part, no. It's just like, I don't want to, though. Which
I see. I didn't realize they were two separate parts.
I don't understand why they're two separate parts with the same fucking name, but...
Got it.
Thank you.
For all I know, you got it.
I have no idea. That's one of the complaints I have about this game.
It's a little arbitrary sometimes.
Yeah. Or does shit like that, where it's like, oh no, it's perfectly clean, but we're not going to give you that ding. Well, fuck you.
Sometimes it's like, oh, if you've gotten within like 20% of clean, we'll count it. Other times it's like, no, there's still 1 grain of sand.
On like the tiniest fucking piece, too. It's like, close enough. But then giant ones like that, they're just like, work for it. I want to see you sweat. It's like, well, fuck you. There's 3 hulls. This back quadrant, whatever, is also the hull, apparently. But a separate one from the other 2. Huh?
Okay, Rain.
Thanks. You made that one easy. Well, at least all the
We'll make up for it.
under stuff is good to go. We don't have to worry about it. That's the stuff that always gets me. If you miss the tiniest fucking dot on the undercarriage, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, okay, I got a dot on an undercarriage for you.
Thank you for expressing what we were just talking about, you fuck.
Yeah, I'm about to abandon this job.
Oh?
This is the fourth time the guy that we're working for has messaged, when will you be done?
Oh. Hate them so bad when they do that. Like, well, you son of a bitch. If you want to pay us triple our asking price, we can be done right fucking now. Okay, that's not where I want to jump to, but okay.
Oh, okay. It's not the person we're working for. It's the airport manager who doesn't like the fact that the pilot hasn't taken a shower and is all covered in ash.
Well, what do you expect when you live in a town surrounded by a fucking volcano?
Yeah, this town really kind of needs to move.
Yeah. Just abandon the town. Find somewhere that doesn't have a volcano.
I mean, this is also the problem that Seattle has, but we're not going to talk about that.
True. At least my volcano isn't active. Knock on wood.
Hey, there's 3 volcanoes around here, 2 of which have exploded recently. I know, let's put the state capital right here.
Right.
Hey, brilliant plan.
Oh, nice clean wing.
Did the wing ding?
Yep. I just did it.
Oh, good. Did both wings ding? No, the other wing is still dirty.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've even touched the other one yet. The fact that this dirt is having a hard time, is giving the professional washer a hard time, says a lot.
Yeah, it gives you an idea how much it would suck for the lower washers.
Yeah. me down. Okay. I wasn't even. Were you spraying that part of the plane for a second?
I don't think so.
It just like dinged out of nowhere. Wasn't even spraying it. It's just like, oh wait,
Oh,
yeah.
what, the
I am.
fuselage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. There was some
okay.
dirt on that finial.
Okay. Oh boy. Color blades? Oh, I see it. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh yeah. That was great.
That was very good. Well, we're about up at that time, and I don't know about you, but I feel like
Yeah.
I could really use some sleep. What do you think?
Yeah, same. What is it about Power Wash Sim that does that to us so early, though?
Probably just how simple and satisfying and low key it is.
Most likely. Like anything else, we run like 2+ hours, but this, no, can't handle that long. Like by the time we finish one, it's just like I need to sleep now.
Well, I mean, now, wait a minute. To be fair, the last time it was that
In a
damn
good
aquarium map. That took us like.
Well, yeah. And then the Spanish Villa before that.
Yeah.
It's just the game does it to us. Like, hour and a half, nah, I need sleep. Chill now.
Yep. But that's part of its magic.
Yeah. It's a good thing. Maybe tomorrow we'll fuck around with zombies. If it wants to behave for us anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to try to, during the day, mess about with the server settings and get the server set up so that we'll be able to just load into it.
Good idea. If I get the energy, I'll probably set up early and try to go through the tutorial just to have an idea of what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I'm planning to do the same.
Just that message when I clicked join, though, that was just gold.
That was rather tearful.
It's just like, what happens if I just click join? It's like, hang on. Fuck.
What happens if I just click join? Regret.
It's like, hey, wait a second. So, you might want to know how the hell to operate this game first. Are you sure you want to skip it?
Oh, jeez.
On that note.
On that note.
Well, we got two things cleaned.
And we will hopefully be having fun with that tomorrow.
Yeah. If it still wants to fight, we could always fall back on Riptide.
Yep, we could. Or possibly Phasmo, or who knows. We got all kinds of options.
Because I might need help with the whole lighthouse Easter egg. Whenever we do end up back on Phasmo.
Oh yeah, we can totally do that.
I tried to do it solo and I couldn't. I think I messed it up. And I didn't feel like restarting it. I was like, fuck it.
Well, it's very, very persnickety. You can do everything almost exactly right, and it's still not thrilled.
I believe it.
When I did it, I got it on the first try. When I tried to shepherd a couple other people through it, it took us like 4 tries.
Damn. I was like, because that one video I sent you about like how to do it, I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I just remembered the snippet of colored balls go the same as pictures. That's the only thing I retained.
Yes. Yes, that is true.
But nothing popped out. No key popped out or whatever for me. So I was like, I guess I messed it up. Oh well. I'll try again another time.
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem that we had as well.
It's like, fine. Just wait, get some help with it. Whenever we happen to do it next.
Yep, don't worry. We'll get it.
For now, yeah. Sleep.
Yeah. For now, yeah. Yes, indeed.
Hopefully.
Well, thank you for another great day, Rain.
Absolutely. Super fun as always.
Indeed, indeed. And I shall catch you soon.
As usual. Let the memes continue.
Yes, indeed.
Have a good night, my friend.
You too. See you soon.
Later.
Later.
As we said, super fun as always. But it is the time. Just Power Wash does that to us. It's an hour and a half. It's like, nah, okay, we're chill and ready to sleep. Me too. But thank you all so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed it as much as we did, don't forget to smash like, maybe subscribe if you're at it, your choice. Hope you all have a fantastic night, day, morning, whatever it happens to be for you. For now, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.